Hi! Welcome back! Welcome back. I'm not sure which number episode this is, but welcome back anyway. Let's carry on and finish clearing this goblin-infested area. I want everyone to come here. Oh, that guy is returning. Okay, he looks this way when he returns. That's absolutely fine. I'm not even gonna hide. Oh yeah, maybe I should have hidden. Right, so you will jump in. That's Warlock. Go for Warlock. Ooh, you missed. I mean, I'm gonna do it. 22, 22, 5, so 44, 49 damage. That's insane. That's all I'm gonna say. Can I shoot at him? Yes. Because this guy is in melee range, so he will have to move or do disengage. Missile snaring. Backlash. Ah, he healed for 5, received 4 back. So technically he healed for 1. What is he doing? Not enough movement for Lae'zel to get here. Not enough movement. Well, you can get up here though. What do you mean not enough movement even for there? I mean, yeah, okay, it's kind of far. Shoot him. Wow. There we go. Second wind. Come on. One more. Good. I don't think there's anything you can do here, really. Yeah, you cannot see him. Which is fine. Ara, you're gonna jump. I love jumping. Good.
Have to keep going.
Very good. So yeah, welcome back. We are back with kicking ass. Nice, some potions and such. Wasn't there something hidden over here, but I don't think we found... Oh no, we found it. Okay, never mind. Okay, we cleared everything. There's still goblins in Blighted Village. Let's go there. Let's go there, and if they don't attack us themselves, I'll make them attack us. So Goblin Camp is clear. Basically, all of this map, except for the Blighted Village, is now clear and explored. And Blighted Village is explored, but not clear. Good. Good, good, good. So... yeah, after we clear Blighted Village, we will go back to the Grove, speak with Halsin, and yeah. We will speak with Halsin and the others. Okay, he seems friendly. Is there something I can steal or tell him?
Scram. I'll take that.
Is there something to steal? I don't think there would be a problem with attacking goblins. Who there? Could come up to the roof and just deal with them that way. From up above. You know what? Let's come over here. I'm gonna try it. Okay. I don't think there's any issues with attacking goblins. Attacking goblins directly. Right, there's more goblins this way, and there's up on the roof, and on this roof. There's 3 of them down here, 2 at the gates. Let's go for those guys.
Pick to fight. The consequences are hardly surprising.
Good. Only a couple of you. I mean, temporarily hostile, but still. Get next to him.
Holding back.
Wait, where's the... Oh, there's the third one. I cannot shoot him from here.
No time to waste.
Fine. Well, he's not dead. Then he gets his turn. Do it! Well, he's still not dead. Ah, he saved it. That's why he's not dead. Okay, they seem to be hitting me. That's not nice. Not nice of them. Might as well just go with her and... Good.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Good, good, good.
Breathe deep and move.
Good.
Something good here, I hope.
Let's go and deal with this last group of goblins down here. And then it's only the ones on the roof. Let's attack this guy, Sharp Eye.
Took a life, now yours will be taken in turn. A fair exchange, perhaps.
Perhaps. Do get better initiative than you though.
I wonder if this
I wanna
is
go
worth
with
the
Ara
cost.
first. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, now we just need to take care of the goblins up on the rooftops. How do I want to do it? 2 and 2? I think that's fine. Yeah, I think that's fine. There's 2 of them on this rooftop, 2 of them on the other one. Oh, there's one here as well. Okay, so here's how we deal with it. Wait for everyone to get together first. Okay. We split the party. We will have you... Oh, oh no, up here. On the roof. And Shadowheart will be with you.
Have to keep pushing.
Lae'zel
Waiting. I
and
crave
Will,
blood. Onward.
you will go this way.
Keeping pace.
Okay, I'm just gonna wait for them to get up because Shadowheart stopped. What do you mean you can't get there? You can. You try hard enough.
No time to
Shadowheart, get up please. Get next to this guy.
All's
And
well that
Ara
ends.
get to next to this guy.
As it could have.
You get next to this guy and you will deal with this guy. And there's still the guy down below.
I've got a long
Okay.
road ahead.
Let's go for it.
You sought a fight, and now you have one.
Good. Okay, all of them are in. That's good. Okay, my actions are done. Get next to this guy. Oh, they're first. I don't like... Hold on.
Action, not reaction.
Okay, good. I didn't even notice that they weren't in combat. Where did this guy go?
Time to meet your maker.
Tenacity. There's no need to heal anyone on this side. Right, you, my friend, will attack both of them and try to knock them down. Good, they're not dead, but they are knocked down. They will stay here. Lae'zel, darling. Oh, this guy did die. So kill this one.
Is your end.
We only have 2 left. One is inside here. So we will go down. And around, I guess. You could have just misstepped. That's fine. You can do this. Okay. I need to take care of this guy. And he's dead. And he's dazed. Oh. You're gonna try to push me? Oh, I wanna do it. I wanna do it. I'm gonna do it.
Making my
I'm so gonna do it. I'm so gonna do it. I'm gonna make him fall down. What do you mean not enough movement? You can definitely see it. What do you mean not enough movement? Oh, that just sucks. Hold on. Wait. Oh. Yes, tactical camera. I remembered. Not enough movement for crying out loud. Fine. Can you shoot at him? You can. I mean, you killed him, not only shot at him. Okay, we can remove tactical camera. We still have one guy left. I don't think there's any need. I can also group up now. Because he's gonna die now. Okay. Goblin Sharp Eye, Goblin Buyag. Moss covered key. Good, there's nobody up there on the roof.
Don't waste a step.
Why did you... Oh, because there's no ladder. Oops. I mean, they destroyed them, not me. So, yeah. Okay, hold on. I mean, I'm sorry, but you have to jump. 3 health is 3 health. I mean, we'll leave.
Can't give up now.
Let's do another short rest. Okay. Looting this last goblin, and that's it then.
Open up.
I think. Have we dealt with one that was sleeping back here? Let me check. No. Let's deal with the one that was sleeping. And that will be it then. Just waiting for Shadowheart. Critical hit. Wow. Okay, now we have dealt with everyone in the Blighted Village. And that means we can go back to camp. Mattis. Oh yeah, right. This camp, I meant. Grove, not camp. Okay. So. Goblins are defeated. All of the map has been cleared. We dealt with... Well, we didn't really... We dealt with looters or bandits. We dealt with a hag. Nature things. We dealt with a bunch of goblins. Gnolls. What else? Zentarims. No, actually, we will let the Zentarims live. Never mind. Yeah. Harpies. I mean, it's been like nearly 30 hours and we are finally about to leave this map. I know it's only Underdark, but still, it's gonna be different. Let's sort again. And again, let me do some cleaning as we are approaching Vendor. So this goes to Shadowheart. This stays here. Those, I mean, I'm gonna put the Resurrection ones in there as well. Those two go to Lae'zel. Send to camp. Send to camp. Those two go to Shadowheart. Music box. Nah, I don't care about any of the other things. Okay. Did anyone else have anything? Yeah, you have a bunch of those things that can just go in here.
Blade at the ready.
You have a bunch of items that we need to sell. Okay, that's fine.
No, never mind. Swift as my feet.
Let's go and speak to Vendor. Vendor number 1, Aaron. And then we'll go
It'll take a while for us all to recover,
down.
but you've helped us take the first step.
Good, let's
Of
trade.
course.
There's no more others in need. That's good. All the way to here without the torch. Okay. And from you we sell all of this. Very good. 5k.
May you keep balance.
Good, good, good. Now let me see. Some of those things over here are no longer considered stealing. For example, this backpack. Okay, maybe this one was not stealing before either. Like this heavy crossbow. I'm pretty sure I read all of those books. So I'm just gonna take them. I don't have a key.
Let's get on with it.
Rizal. Lockpick.
Small hurdle.
Only 10. Come on. And we got 13. Very good.
What to do?
Back to Ara. The spell plague we read. I think volume 4 we read. Yeah, falling. And he keeps falling and falling and falling. Dagger.
If I do.
Well, mace, I think. Dagger. Dagger. Up here, I don't think there's anything for me. Nope.
Should mind my step.
Oh, there's Liam.
The adventurer sleeps soundly, his breath steady, his wounds expertly bandaged.
Good. That's nice. Let's loot this backpack. Nothing. Damon is still here. I cannot take his stuff yet. But I can take bunch of stuff. Wait! Wasn't on Tietel here. Gold. Yes. Healing, fire resistance, heals, giant heal. Good. Complete guide to behavior of nymphs. Have I read this? I don't think I have. V. Absolutely not. E. Dearest Elminster. While you may lack imagination, nymphs, I assure you, do not. Nor does the public that eagerly awaits this work. I will refrain from publishing this piece for now, but only that I may conduct a more extensive bout of research. Your friends this many years, Volotam, Kedarm, author, researcher, raconteur, etc. Oh. Toad teapot, yeah. I can loot the chest now. Wait, there's one more goblin. No, I'm not gonna execute a prisoner. Never mind, prisoner is dead. Ah. Sure. Think they executed her when they were leaving. I can loot this now. Cabinet key. That's it. Oh, that's the alchemist cabinet. Drow poison. Okay, so that's the dangerous thing. I can just take this now. Nobody around to see me, is there? Yeah, nobody around. Good, let's loot. I'm not gonna loot every single chest, but I'm gonna loot the books and stuffs. I'm gonna read Druid's Ledger, pretty sure I read it though. Yeah, supply log. I vaguely remember that. What are you doing? Just open the freaking wardrobe. Okay.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Anything here that's... I'm let's be honest, I don't need any of those. And Strange Ox is still here. Okay. Travel worn chest. Yep, I mean, it says empty. Yeah. Not interested in any of those items, and there should be druids here, right? Oh, I wanted more. Hello.
You took it upon yourself to undertake the Rite of Thorns. I ought to exile you from this place. Forever. Instead, I shall listen to the explanation that you owe me.
An error, most grave master. I beg your grace.
Grace is bestowed by nature, not me. You will stay as a novice anew. You have forgotten the ways of the druids, the natural order of things. It is up to you to prove the lessons have been learned once more.
So as you say. And so it is done, master.
He put her in place. You'll have your hands full with her. She shows a great spirit, to put it mildly.
She shows great insolence. But time will humble her. And the Grove still needs her. You will soon see why. But enough of that for now. I owe you my thanks. The Grove stands. Nature prevails. I owe you my thanks. And an introduction. I am Halsin, first druid of the Emerald Grove. And I sense you have a problem you seek my help with.
I mean, I kinda got, started eating them, so yeah. Yes, I have a Mind Flayer parasite inside my head. I want your help removing it.
It's true. I can feel it right now. Oak Father preserve you, child. But something's different. You're aware of the monster inside you. You don't bow to the Absolute like the true souls do.
Nope,
How is
not
this
yet at least.
possible?
I escaped from an illithid ship after being infected. Maybe the process was interrupted.
Perhaps. But I wouldn't want to place all my faith in blind luck. Someone is using very powerful magic to modify these tadpoles. They're using them to exert control over the infected. I'm sorry to say, I can't undo that magic.
Kinda expected that.
I
Let's
can't
not lie
kill
to each
you.
other.
But that doesn't mean I can't help. At the Goblin camp, I hoped to find a way to remove the tadpoles. I failed, but I did find the next best thing. I found out where they come from.
Ooh.
I will do what I can to help you. Let us speak tomorrow. You and I both have matters to see to first.
Okay,
As for
so
what
yeah.
you've done for the Grove, speak to Wrath.
Ooh,
He will
nice.
see to your reward.
What happens next?
The journey to Moonrise Towers, and all the dangers that entails. But that's tomorrow's problem. Take some time for yourself tonight. Rest, celebrate. Come morning, I'll be by your side.
Okay. So we need to go to camp, definitely. Halsin thanked us. Okay, Halsin said that we are in no immediate danger and that the answers are at Moonrise Towers. We can celebrate tonight and discuss a plan in the morning. Halsin thanked us and said that Rat would surely reward us for our efforts. Fine, let's go see Rat.
What's up for discussion?
Speak with Kaga one more time.
Sylvanas keep you.
Oh, she doesn't want to speak with us. Wait, is she gonna be nice to me now? That I've saved everything.
Free of the goblins, but the grove is changed. Wounded. The days ahead won't be easy. I'm glad we have Halsin to guide us.
Nope, not even a thank you. Fine. Gerona. Yeah. This guy is still standing there. That's fine. Rat.
You done it. You brought Halsin back. Thank you. No, thanks is not enough.
Good.
May Sylvanas bless you for all your days. I cannot imagine taking on a camp full of goblins was a simple task.
It wasn't. It was hell full of blood and ash. Nope. Think nothing of it. I'm glad Halsin is safe. Yeah.
As am I. The grove will be whole again. And I promised you a reward, didn't I? Let me show you on your map where you can find the cache. Take this rune. You'll need it. Place it among the pedestals inside our library.
Ooh.
When the wolf glows brightest, everything in the vault below will be yours.
Ooh. The Underdark is a twisted labyrinth of tunnels and ruins. The path to find the path to Moonrise Towers we'll need to explore. Yep. Alcin said that the illithid parasites had been altered by followers of the Absolute. If we want answers, we need to head to the cult's base at Moonrise Towers. Yep. Rat was grateful and pointed us to a hidden vault locked by the runes in the Enclave Armory. Enclave. Enclave? Enclave.
See what this does.
Can we speak with Nettie as well? There's no bird anymore.
Blessed day.
Or is that the bird?
I was worried I'd never see Master Halsin again. You kept your word. Thank you.
You're just lucky I didn't speak that poison. You're very welcome.
I don't know if I can ever restore Sylvanas' peace to this place. But I'll
You
have
can't
the
even see my
chance,
face.
thanks to you.
There's the bird. Item received pouch. Empty pouch? I mean, I guess. Cannot loot anything else here. I can loot everything here though. Yeah, I've read those, all of those. I've read all of those, so I'm just gonna take them. And Halcyon Pipe. And hastily written note. And the dagger. And Baldur trumpet. And empty socket. Okay. All runes are there. Oh my god, books. Right, let's deal with the runes first. 1, 2. Okay, I for a moment thought that we would need... I completely forgot about this. I was thinking it would open those gates. Huh. Actually, awesome. Right. Torch. Secret societies of Sword Coast exposed. Ooh. Let's check the trunk first. Robe of Summer. Grants resistance to cold. Druid note. The Emerald Enclave won't send help even if I ask. This land is wounded and the rot is deep, but it's deep everywhere. I can't wait for the help to come, but perhaps I need not face the darkness alone. Okay. Anything in here? In those? Nope. Sorrow.
The glaive the druid's notebook mentioned. Its owner thought it was cursed.
Cool. Some potions and such. Secret Societies of Sword Coast exposed. Ooh, I don't think I've read this one. Maybe I have. Harpers, the most well-known of the Sword Coast cabals, perhaps most certainly not benign in its shrouded doings. My sources claim that those belonging to this mysterious faction abhor power, but if that is so, why do they not expose the revelation of their inquiries for the public good? Why indeed, because knowledge is power and the Harpers intend to keep both for themselves. Shadow Druids. Weigh the life of a man against that of a sapling oak. Which do you value more highly? Ask a Shadow Druid the self-same question, and be shocked by their answer. This dangerous group utterly disregards intelligent life in favor of the life of plants and insects. Their perversion of the natural order leads them to plan and execute plots so dastardly that the mere description of one would leave you glancing sideways at your begonias. The Order of Klurd. The least known and accordingly most dangerous of the secret societies I have researched is the Order of Klurd. My sources tell me that this shadowy conspiracy of murderers, mutilators and tyrants regularly meets and plans to plan and demise of any number of innocent citizens in our fair land. What is more, they like it. Dark justiciars. I shudder even to inscribe their name upon the purity of this page. I shall leave it at this. They worship Shar. Cool. And I think that's it for the Grove. Well, there's bookcases. Yeah, and I'm gonna check every single one of them. You can bet your sweet ass. On Death and Resurrection. I think we read this one. What is life? Yes. Missives of Candlekeep. Pretty sure that's the one I've read. Yeah, Ballspawn. Good. Strange Philosophy, Volume 5. I suppose they seek to silence me. Okay, yeah. We read that one. Not too long ago, even. Git and Mind Flayers, we read. We read a bunch of books already. You see, this is like an add-on or something that I would really like. If I read the book, like, just put a mark or something on them. Just so I know that I read them. Sightings record. I think I've read this one as well since it was open. Yeah, says Cub. A lot of Missives of Candlekeep. And a lot of On Death and Resurrection. Why do you keep having the same book over and over?
good here, I hope.
By the way, the reason I'm not taking any mods, I don't think you can get achievements when you use mods. So I'm not even attempting it. Strange philosophy, personal account. In Catterick, a seer failures made manifest. He did not fall, he was pushed. His grief was twisted by shadow, and still we do not act until his light was all but snuffed. Okay. Soul coin and missives. Okay. Grove is done. So now we definitely just have to go back to our camp and spend the night. Anyone to talk to? Doesn't seem like it. I did get actually a bunch of more things to sell, so I will come back here. No, not that way, this way. And I will just go and sell one more time. I also did get a spear. Glaive. Maybe he can use it. Sort by type. Okay, let me do this again, even though I just recently did it, but yeah. I know. You have to tell me. Shadowheart. Camp. Good. And the rest we will sell. So yeah, okay. I was just thinking, by the way, about vendors. At the moment, I remember that Volo, it did say like he was a vendor. The reason I don't think I ever noticed that before, because I've never gone through the so-called procedure, and he was constantly in my camp. But now he's gone in my first playthrough, I mean. Okay, vendor time. And then we go take a long rest and do the event. And we will carry on into Underdark, I think,
It'll take a while for us all to recover, but you've helped us take the first step.
I know. I want to trade. No, not that. Sell those and sell everything from here all the way to the end. And sell those two things as well. Arrows I'm keeping. Good.
May you keep balance.
Awesome. Now let me see you.
Sharp as ever.
Your current weapon is 5 to 14, however it is bound to you. Ah, I need to equip the other one. It's currently only 1 to 10. If I do this, it's also 5 to 14, so differences. Let's see differences. This one is spike. Well, this one, I mean, it's blue, so it's better, obviously. So this one does slashing damage, spike does piercing. Weapon enhancement +1. This one has sort of lash. I'm gonna keep this one. And similar type of abilities. Okay, I'm gonna keep this one. I'm gonna send this one to camp. Keep this on you.
No one stopped me yet.
Okay.
Never wanted the easy path.
Is Zevlor here? No, Zevlor. Oh wait, Zevlor's house. Yeah, house. Yeah, in here. There was more stuff in here that I couldn't really do anything with before. I want this one. Tell me that I can take stuff? No. What? There's no one around, really, is there? There's literally no one around. So, I have read all of those things.
Always room for more.
But I haven't checked the chests and bookshelves. There's nothing there, nothing there. Well,
Enough waiting.
there is a chest here.
Blood.
You have advantage because of the gloves, right?
Let's get going.
Is that literally it? There's more
What's
books.
happening here?
No, there's no
Way
books.
forward.
Devil you know, the autobiography. Have I read that? I don't know. I don't know if I have read that. Let's check it out. Have you ever heard of a god? Have you ever had a god change your blood? It is a horrifying thing, even amongst those who may desire it, yet few tieflings wished for Asmodeus to claim their bodies, only to be given no choice in the matter. It is not as if we were well loved before the Archdevil's Gambit. Our people have always struggled against the notion of devilkin, as if a single drop of infernal ichor inescapably corrupts. How amusing, when so many others willingly sell their souls to fiends, yet their culture as a whole escapes the blame. By what method can we redeem ourselves? When the crime is not ours, I would drive a blade into every warlock that aided Asmodeus' damned ritual. But personal vengeance cannot undo the will of a god, much less one as slippery as the Lord of Lies. When every passerby thinks you a thief and heretic, it is deeply tempting to become one. The only thing that has stopped me is knowing Asmodeus wants nothing more than for all of us to fall from grace. Okay, and now we have dealt with everything. I'm not gonna go sell those things, there's only a couple of them. So, we go to camp and we do the event. Nobody to talk to, do it.
No, an Albert.
Okay. Grateful for our help, the tieflings are celebrating our victory. Time to have some fun. Okay, do I get to speak with everyone?
Think of it. No more caves, no more tents, no more running away. We'll be in a city with roads and markets.
If they let you in,
and
of course.
Homes.
Cool. Icaron.
Look at them all. Guzzling poison like we've got right to be happy.
You do. Charisma, you should join them. Have a pint or two. I'm even gonna guide myself.
Perhaps it'll make the evening more...
It will. Good. Shadowheart, why are you here all alone, darling?
Everyone seems to be in high spirits.
Yes.
Strange. You know who I never thought I'd find myself caring for?
Me? Me?
Your words, not mine. But not what I mean.
Oh.
I mean, desperate people. Like those refugees. Never gave them much thought. Certainly not that bunch in the grove. Yet we came through for them. We saved their lives.
We did.
Odd.
Not so odd. We did the right thing.
That's more easily said by some than others. But nobody's here to debate right from wrong. We should have had wine more often. More warming than the fire.
I like you, Shadowheart. Good. Harlock.
Would you look at this place? All these people happy because of us.
Yep.
It's nice to be somewhere where good is still possible.
It is. I agree.
And with good potations too.
I don't know what that means. I do enjoy. Have you had parties like this? Nope. Are you enjoying yourself?
Fuck yes. I'm celebrating my freedom and our friendship and these folks' bright future besides. All I need now is a fire-retardant lover to get lost until sunrise.
Yeah, good luck with that. Did you have parties like this in Avernus?
Not so much. You spend the whole time avoiding swords and schemes. Plus, people just get nastier as the night wears on. I tried to make friends at first. Learned my lesson fast. Better to keep to yourself in hell.
Enjoy yourself tonight.
You too, soldier. Enjoy yourself tonight. You've earned it.
Oh, I know. She spun around. So... what's the one with the exclamation mark? I don't know. Roland?
Patience? Have you no respect for showmanship?
Having performance issues, Roland?
Hush you, and behold!
That's it? Is that it?
I'll have you know, he can also make them blue.
Differently colored
Never have
eyes.
I met such troglodytes. Now, pass the wine.
Okay, Leah.
Look at them. How happy they are. We did that.
I mean, you didn't really do anything. How about 3 of you? I'm glad you stuck around.
Me too. You're one of the good ones, you know that.
I do.
Look us up when you hit Baldur's Gate. Be nice to see a friendly face.
Sure. Carl.
Are Roland and Leah actually getting along? I know you cut down a horde of goblins, but this is far more impressive.
Good. There's someone down here. Will. Away from the other demons, so to say.
Ah, hells. I was hoping you wouldn't notice I was gone.
Oh, I barely noticed. I almost didn't notice, I mean. Are you alright?
No. I'm deeply proud of you. A touch less so of myself.
I mean, you did help a lot.
I don't feel in a festive mood, and I didn't want to cast a grey cloud over the night. I'm a devil. I love the people from the Grove, but I unsettle them deep down, as I seem to unsettle everyone nowadays. You don't want a devil at your party.
Oh, so you're not like them.
This sharp will pop the balloons, you see, and the guests won't take kindly to scars quite so monstrous.
Thinking about it, I don't think he has tail. Come on, you're exaggerating. Not that much has changed.
I feel spikes beginning to sprout in places they really shouldn't. But off with you. This is your day. Have a dance. Enjoy the music.
Okay. I wish you were there, but I'll respect your need for peace.
Some time alone beneath the stars, and I'll be back to my old self. Promise. Still, it's a night to remember. You've made sure of that.
Mm-hmm. Can we see, by the way, our surroundings? Okay. Let's speak with those two. Vex?
I need to dance!
No. No, I need to lie down.
That's also fine. Dennis?
Sherry! That's infernal for
Sherry!
cheers. Or possibly turnip.
Dog? Gotta pet the dog. He's getting a lot of pets. Oh.
Beautiful night, don't you think? Nothing like a brush with destruction to make one appreciate the majesty of the celestial canvas. It's a view I would once have shared with my companion.
Yes, yes, yes.
Though definitely unaccompanied by such revelry. She preferred it when we were alone. Curled up before a crackling hearth with some ancient, esoteric tome between us. Ink glinting in the firelight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know he is. Are you talking about your cat?
By a Gerorn's no! Tara is not any
Oh,
cat.
so he is.
Tressum. And given your confusion, I'm guessing you've never met one. They're brilliant creatures. Fine company for any self-respecting wizard. She'd be most impressed by our efforts saving these tieflings. Proud, even. And I've given her little to be proud of recently. After I was afflicted with my condition. And locked myself in my tower for an entire year. I was inconsolable. Wallowing in my self-inflicted tragedy. I'd given up on myself. But Tara never did. It was her encouragement. Her research that led me to my treatment. Once we knew that magically infused items were the key, she went out to find them for me. She saved my life. After so long being cared for by someone else, it feels good to have repaid the favor. Not directly to Tara, but to these poor tieflings. I'm sure she would approve.
She must be very smart to have done all that.
Smart does her a disservice. She's a fine wizard in her own right, though somewhat held back by her lack of opposable thumbs. You remind me of her somewhat. There's a steeliness in you, an unwavering tenacity, even in the face of, to be frank, quite dire odds. Wish you were here for me to make a formal introduction. But I would never ask her to undertake such a journey. She's safer at home.
Okay, so Tara is still alive.
She was always telling me I needed to spread my wings, so to speak. Find mortal friends instead of hanging onto Mistra's coattails. So that's what I'm doing. I hope.
Bad luck, I'm actually an imp in disguise. And what if she doesn't like me?
Oh, she'll love you. So long as you don't rub her belly. She hates it when anyone does that.
Okay. No. No. Okay. Not as much as I hate talking about cats. Is there nothing else on your mind?
Not an animal lover. Nobody's perfect, I suppose.
I'm fine with animals.
Nonetheless,
Just
your finer qualities are remarkably plentiful.
Are you flirting?
Suffice it to say, I think rather a lot of you. And there aren't many on this plane who I'd give such high praise.
Oh. Being mentioned in the same breath as your pet isn't the compliment you think
Then
it
let me
is.
say it more plainly. I think you're rather wonderful. And that's not a word I waste on anyone unworthy of it.
Okay, how do I stop it without going, you should stop? I mean, you should stop.
Right. Understood. You shall hear no more on the subject from me.
Thank you.
Consider this budding romance thoroughly nipped. Though I hope our friendship needs
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Fine.
Go. Indulge in the frivolities. They're good for the heart. And mine will be all the lighter to see you enjoying yourself.
Awesome. Oh, not stone bed. I'm not gonna speak with the Halcyon just yet. There's Alfira.
This might be the wine talking, but I'm feeling inspired. Thinking of writing my next song about you. But I need an angle. Any ideas?
How about courage? Classic song material. Have you seen this body? It would be a crime not to sing about it. Honestly, I'd rather you didn't. If I hear my name in a song, your life is forfeit. Have you seen this body? It would be a crime not to sing about it.
One raunchy ballad coming up.
Oh, Jesus. Right, we have Astarion.
You know, I never pictured myself as a hero. Never thought
Nobody's
I'd
perfect.
be the one they'd toast for saving so many lives. And now that I'm here...
She disappeared.
I hate it. This is awful.
Really? Saving life is awful.
We killed some goblins to save some tieflings.
True.
The tally of lives didn't change much.
I think we killed more than we
But
saved,
what do
to
I
be
get
honest.
for all my hard work? A pat on the head and vinegar for wine.
Win you all you want, I'm having fun.
By all means, go and enjoy yourself. I'll be here, waiting for the sunrise.
Words he never thought he would say. Lacrisa?
Hope you're enjoying the night, hero. I certainly am. Cheers to many more like this.
This is kind of unsettling. In some weird way. Lizelle?
I have seen the Kithraki tear a screaming Neogi's legs from its belly to fashion into blades. Yet they could not match your nerve today. It was enough to drive me to madness.
Oh?
I smell their blood on you still. I smell your moisture.
Oh.
How torturous for us both to never get a taste.
I mean, if you get on well with Shadowheart.
Enjoy yourself this night. I intend to myself.
You do that, you do that. Mol? Before we talk with Zevlor and Halcyon.
You came through for us. That's a change from most adults I know.
Don't be so harsh on your elders.
Why not? I'm glad they can celebrate before we've even got to the gate. Just like I'll be glad to be rid of them once we're there.
Okay. Zevlor?
You have no idea how good it feels to see these people smiling.
The singing we could probably do without. But even so, thank you.
That's it? Okay. Halsin.
Go on now. Don't
No,
waste
that's
a
it.
night like this talking to me. We'll discuss your problem tomorrow.
Okay. Take your own advice, why don't you? Go on, mingle a little.
Later, perhaps. Don't worry about me. A night under the stars amidst nature's creation is just what I need after being locked up in the goblin's dungeon. Go on, enjoy yourself. Seek out some wine before it runs dry. There are a lot of thirsty people around here.
Okay, I think that's it. We've spoken with everyone, so go to bed. I guess.
Buzz of
Yes,
celebration
good.
quiets to a soothing hum as you approach your bunk. You've picked up a few pleasant memories on your journey amongst your struggles.
Try to push twisting thoughts of Shadowheart from your mind and seek sleep. What? Why? Try to push twisting thoughts of Shadowheart from your mind and seek sleep. Well, let's do it.
Her mind is certainly an enigma, but would you wish it any other way?
Oh, I was hoping for something to happen between. Yeah.
I trust you enjoyed your evening.
You're here.
After all your efforts, it was well deserved.
Everyone's
It may be
here.
some time before you're afforded another such night. There is much to be done, and I promised I would help you however I could.
Okay.
I'm certain a cure for you can be found at Moonrise Towers, but it's complicated. The journey specifically, it's extremely perilous, though it seems you're well accustomed to navigating danger.
I suppose it was too much to hope we were going to be cured here and now. To Moonrise, then.
What's so dangerous about it?
To get to the towers, you'll need to pass through a terrible place. A cursed place. This curse shrouds everything in shadow. You will not find life, light, or anything natural there. Any who linger are twisted by the curse. They become shadow beings, tormented, dangerous souls.
Okay, and what do you suggest?
You could go overland, along the Risen Road or through the mountains. Easier at first, but you'll run into the shadow curse eventually. You could also go under. There is a tunnel somewhere in the ruined Temple of Selûne.
Yeah, we found it.
It leads to Moonrise Towers through the Underdark.
Okay.
Long ago, a man called Ketheric Thorm built a secret stronghold deep down there, before rallying a whole army of Dark Justiciars, Shah worshippers.
Dark Justiciars.
Hmm.
I must see for myself.
She's intrigued.
Aradin and his lot were looking for a way down there. They were promised riches if they retrieved a relic called the Night Song. But I think there's more. From this stronghold, Ketheric's forces could access both the Temple of Selûne and Moonrise Towers. But he was defeated before he could launch an attack. If you can find this place, I'll wager it will reveal a more direct path to Moonrise Towers. And maybe even bypass the worst of the Shadow Curse.
Okay. I know the Underdark, it's little, I'll travel overland. The Underdark's my home, better to take the route than risk this curse. Okay, I found a hidden entrance in the Temple of Selûne. The way is clear.
Already? If only I'd gone with you instead of Aradin.
Exactly.
I would like to join your camp, if you'll allow me.
Oh, wait.
I can offer my skills, my counsel. I've long sought to return to Moonrise Towers. It seems our fates have aligned.
You want to come to Moonrise Tower as well? Why?
Unfinished business, and a lifetime of regret to repair. I helped overthrow Ketheric Thorm and his Dark Justiciars years ago, but I failed to prevent him from unleashing darkness across the region before he was defeated. I spent years researching the curse, trying to put an end to it. Nothing has worked. Yet, if I can join you and get close to Moonrise, perhaps I can lift this curse. Same as you may find a cure for your infection.
Okay, is that why you went with Aradin? You thought he might uncover this route to Moonrise?
Precisely. Then perhaps I could have done something. about both the Shadow Curse and Ceremorphosis aberrations. But in my eagerness, I put far too much faith in the abilities of Aradin and his band. We didn't even get close.
What about the Grove?
I've chosen a successor as first druid, Francesca of the High Forest. A bird's already been dispatched to summon her.
Who?
Precisely. Who indeed? You do not know, and neither do any of the others. The Grove needs to move beyond the mistakes of the past. What it needs is an unknown quantity. An outsider who can enforce the Oakfather's teachings without bias. This is why I chose Francesca. She will restore simplicity and purity to the Grove in my absence.
Okay, I mean, very shrewd of you.
Contrary to how some think of us, we druids can play politics when necessary. Now, we've quite the journey ahead. Best get started.
Yep, I agree.
Do not be so impatient to move on as Halsin. As ever, the Githyanki Kresh remains our priority.
Yeah, we'll reach Githyanki Kresh, don't you worry. Now, do I change my party? Wait, did we get Halsin? Can he join us?
Oakfather's blessings to you.
There's so many things. Okay, how are you faring out here at the camp?
Wonderfully. If I'm honest, the Grove was too comfortable for my tastes. I felt removed from nature. I'll miss my books. That I can
don't worry, I took all of them.
Contain out here, firsthand.
Well, if there's anything I can do to make you less comfortable... no. And the celebration before, I may have come too strong, perhaps. Okay, you find plenty of books before long. I keep coming across them everywhere.
Is that so? Well, nature does abhor waste. I will keep watch, thank you. I had a feeling time in your company would prove fruitful.
Okay, I have to ask, how do you know so much about the parasite?
I studied one up close. Closer than most would care to be to those things. A drow attacked me and I defended myself. Afterwards, I was able to examine the tadpole that emerged. Hideous, but fascinating. Like nothing else in nature, I'm glad to say.
Okay, and what about the secret stronghold in the Underdark? You must know more.
Precious little. But I'm quite certain it can still be found.
Okay, seems like you feel responsible for this shadow curse somehow.
Well, there's hardly anyone left to share the responsibility with. Few who witnessed the fall of Moonrise still draw breath. What Ketheric Thorm unleashed is not something that nature can undo by itself. I must do what I can. I studied the Shadow Curse for years, but to truly understand it and stop it, I must reach its source.
Okay. And do you know how the Shadow Curse can be stopped?
Perhaps. But we'll need to get closer before I can put my theory into practice. Put it from your mind for now. Once we near the curse, then there will be more to be said.
Okay. And this Shadow Curse you spoke of, surely it can be that bad?
It's had the whole region around Moonrise Towers in a chokehold of darkness and despair for years now. Those who remained are shadow cursed. If you don't die at their hands, then you become one of them. We have to get to Moonrise. But the less time we spend in its blighted surrounds, the better.
Okay, at the celebration with the Tieflings before, I hope I didn't come over too strong. Got caught up in the moment.
There are few things that are too strong for me. And cast those regrets aside. You did not get caught up in the moment. You seized it. In other circumstances, I would have done the same.
Okay. Honestly, let's just forget it ever happened.
Of course.
Yeah, don't want to start another romance path. Okay, so he cannot join the party. Now, question is, do I change the party? And that is something that I will think about before we start our next episode. Will is still out there. Yeah, let me check just with Withers. He's got something to say.
Fate spins along as it should.
Nope. Nothing new.
Dost thou require a new ally?
Let me check then one more time with Shadowheart, and if there's nothing else, then that will be it for this episode. So while I go to Shadowheart, let me tell you thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next one. Now let's check in with her.
You know, I've been catching myself smiling more lately. I think that's your fault.
Okay, there's more. You seemed intrigued when Halsin mentioned Dark Justiciars before.
Wouldn't you be in my place? If there's even the slightest chance that Shah worshippers remain within our reach, we should try and find them. Even if they're all long gone, and that seems quite likely from what we know, who knows what they may have left behind for us to use?
I mean,
My
I
people
agree.
are nothing if not resourceful. As long as I've prayed to Lady Shah, I've wished to serve her as a Dark Justiciar. There is scarcely a greater way to fully dedicate yourself to Lady Shah, save perhaps if you become the head of her church. To become a Dark Justiciar is to become the Night Singer's sword arm, her implement with which she will cast down the unbelievers and win the final battle to restore her perfect, endless darkness.
Yeah.
It's all I ever wanted.
I kinda not into that, I'm not gonna
I
lie.
prayed it was my calling. But Mother forbid me from seeking to prove myself worthy of the rank. She said I was not ready.
Because you're a follower of Selûne, I guess.
Not my mother.
Yeah,
mother,
I get
should
that.
add. The Mother Superior, head of Lady Shah's enclave in Baldur's Gate. Sometimes I wonder if she would ever deem me ready. I owe her everything, and I only wish to serve, yet she can prove inscrutable.
Yeah. Okay. I don't understand why be so secret about such an ambition.
Dark Justiciars are hated by many, judged to be ruthless fanatics. Even the few who would accept a follower of Lady Shah would likely balk at a Justiciar in their midst.
I wouldn't.
But
Just saying.
there's a simpler answer to your question. I simply forgot about the desire I had until I saw some things that reminded me. Now, I can't get it out of my mind.
Cool. Do you think she'll ever relent and make you a Dark Justiciar? Well, no. I think I already asked her all of that. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you. I had a feeling you'd be understanding.
Always. Okay. Thank you. See ya.